What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I'm going to talk about a story out of Memphis, Tennessee. Shout out Memphis, namely the Whitehaven neighborhood. Shout out Whitehaven. And it's about a guy who stole an ambulance as it was parked at a hospital, taking a patient out of the back of it. This guy not only stole this ambulance, ladies and gentlemen, this dude went on a police chase where they had to use spike strips and use their own vehicle to stop this madman behind this medical truck. I don't know what's making people do some of the craziest things, but people have absolutely lost their lives out here in this world of chaos called America right now. I want you to take a look at this, and we'll be right back to talk about it.
Fox 13 is on top of some breaking news at 8. Memphis police say an ambulance was stolen from a Whitehaven hospital. Fox 13's Jeremy Pierre live this morning outside Methodist South in Whitehaven. JP, what do we know about this?
Well, we know this morning that the suspect, who police say stole that ambulance here from Methodist South, where he is in the hospital this morning recovering. He went to the hospital, Regional 1, in non-critical condition. Actually, he went in the back of an ambulance, a Memphis Fire Department ambulance. But here's the thing. We understand that this all started just before 4:30 this morning as a ambulance, a privately owned ambulance, did a drop-off here at Methodist South. Methodist South says, well, the ambulance company says as the crews were doing that drop-off, the suspect jumped in the driver's seat of the ambulance and the ambulance took off. Memphis police tried to pull over this ambulance at Brooks and Elvis Presley. They just couldn't. The driver kept on going, eventually stopping this suspect at South 3rd and Crump Street just before 5 o'clock this morning. A police car actually got in front of it. They said they did use spike sticks to pop the tires on that ambulance as well. And once that suspect got out of the vehicle, he started to wrestle with police, resisting arrest. Now, of course, we're still following up, working right now to learn more information as to who this suspect is that is in jail this morning, in custody, facing charges. I want you to stay with us. We're going to continue to work on it, bring you the very latest here on Fox 13 News.
I found some more information on this story, and it gives the guy's name and everything. And it reads as follows. Memphis, Tennessee. A man is facing charges after an ambulance was stolen at a Memphis hospital, crashing into a police cruiser in South Memphis during a chase early Wednesday morning. Rico Dixon, age 31, has been charged with theft of property, evading arrest, driver's failure to exercise due care, driving while license is suspended, canceled or revoked, and resisting official detention. Officers responded to the crash December 18, just after 4:30 a.m. in the area of E.E.H. Crump Boulevard and South 3rd Street, according to police. Police confirmed that the ambulance had been taken at Methodist South Hospital and later crashed. They also said only one person was placed in custody. A spokesperson for Parford Medical Services in Mississippi said that their ambulance had been stolen during a patient drop-off at Methodist South, and the company reported the theft shortly after 4:30 a.m. Wednesday. They used a GPS to track the ambulance. According to a police report, officers found the ambulance at Elvis Presley Boulevard and Brooks Road, where the driver refused to stop and the police chase began. Police used stop sticks at South 3rd Street and Lucy Avenue, popping the ambulance's tires. The suspect then rammed into a police cruiser, MPD cruiser at E.H. Crump Boulevard and South 3rd Street. After a brief struggle, officers were able to arrest the suspect. The man was taken to the hospital in non-critical condition. Employees were not harmed during the theft incident, according to the Parford Medical Service spokesman. right, guys. That's the story of this guy, Mr. Rico Dixon, age 31 now. Stole the ambulance, left the hospital in the ambulance, and came back a patient riding in it. Or another ambulance. Makes no sense. Who is doing this type of stuff? What kind of people are doing this type of stuff? I think this guy got some type of mental illness, honestly. To steal an ambulance knowing damn well they ain't fast enough or maneuverable enough to get away from police for some odd reason, what you steal it for? Now, this guy right here is a short man. He's under 5'4", right? And obviously, he's had a troubled past. In fact, in 2022, I'm looking at this now on my desktop. 2022, this guy was arrested in Memphis for fighting a police officer after he was found in a hospital parking lot trying to break in cars and break into a Memphis police car. So I guess he wanted to take the car then. But either way, him and the security guard and the cop got into it, in which he made news because it was a video out, which is not out no more, of the cop kicking him in the face or something while the security guard held him down or punched him or some crap they talking about on here. But either way, man, this guy right here is not new to brush-ups with the law. Now, in the past article from 2022, his mom said he suffered from depression. I don't know how depression makes you where you lose your mind, but evidently he done lost his. And proof of that is stealing a damn ambulance. Where you gonna go with that? Can't pawn it, can't get it off your hands. You had to drive it and then get out of it. You took an ambulance while they was taking people out the back. That could have ended badly. So how can anybody feel bad for you? Another thing about it is this. This guy is locked up with all of these charges, theft and all of this other stuff. How do you go in front of a court of law and explain yourself of why you shouldn't go to jail for this? And that's the reason why I say, we need a lot of stiff penalties for a lot of stuff that's out here, regardless if the person, cares about themselves or not. Because there are too many people getting hurt, too much recklessness out here, so on and so forth, to where people are just getting slaps on the wrist. And they're not learning from it. This guy tried to steal something before, another vehicle before. I don't even know what is up now, especially with these young kids, where everybody would steal vehicles all of a sudden. I mean, cars been out forever. Now, all of a sudden, the hot thing is just taking them. I mean, where are they learning this at? And to steal an ambulance, how stupid can you be? You agree or disagree? It makes no sense. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. This guy's 31 years old. 31 years old. And this is what he does. How can you feel sorry or have pity for somebody that does something like that? Stealing the ambulance. Give me a break. See you in the next video. Take care.